I just can't let you go.
All right, Virgo, let's get into this reading. We're going to take a look at, from the time you're listening to this video, it is February 17th as I'm recording this, through March 17th, so the next 30 days. See what messages show up here for you. Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, please put a like or subscribe on the video if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my readings. Okay. All right. So past energy, we're going to do a Celtic cross. You've got the Knight of Cups. Present energy here, you've got the Eight of Wands. Crossing, you have the Queen of Wands. Benefit or challenge. Driving the reading, you're looking at the Hierophant. Crowning you, you have the Nine of Swords. You're stressed, Virgo. You got some stress. Two of Wands showing up in the near future. Position of you, the Hanged Man. External to you, the Moon. Hopes and fears, you have the Tower. And the outcome, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Virgo. So bottom of the deck, you've got the Chariot. So Virgo, it looks like this time period is about action and change for you. Yeah, you're making moves. You're making big moves in the next 30 days, I see. You might be relocating, maybe you're moving, you're traveling, maybe you're just going to finally buy that luxury vehicle you've always wanted. Okay, Chariot energy is balanced movement. Okay, Virgo, this is a journey. This is like ready to go. Okay, and you got the reins here, and you're directing the path of the way you wish to go in your life. King of Pentacles, there you are, stable, looking at your opportunities, being resourceful, solid, practical movement forward here. Okay, and this is not crazy. This is not reactive. This is not running away. Nothing like this. This is making a very solid, wise decision, investing and moving towards the directions of the things that are going to work for you. Three of Pentacles here. You've been learning, Virgo. You have been learning so much. This is teamwork. This is building, starting from scratch, building something in your life, building in general here. The Ace of Wands. Virgo, you've got some serious ideas. You're on fire for something. I see you being on fire. For your life, for your plans, for your goals. You've got the Knight of Cups in the past here, okay? So definitely some romantic energies that came your way in the past. You've got, maybe you received some roses or flowers, or you gave some around Valentine's Day. A very romantic, charming energy in your past that came towards you, okay? And look, current energy. You've got the Eight of Wands, Virgo. So this energy is still coming towards you here. Fast, moving quick. Okay, moving quick. Eight of Wands. Oh my gosh, this is Cupid's arrow. So, you know, if you received anything or you're just feeling the energy of love from the 14th and it's just still moving forward, I feel like there's someone who's got a thing for you. Definitely. A lot of affection for you. Okay? And maybe now they're going to start coming out of the woodwork. Okay? If you know, maybe nothing happened. Maybe nothing happened in the past. Depends on your situation. But this energy is going to start coming towards you present. Okay? So maybe by tonight or within the next few days, this Eight of Wands is like, boom. Somebody's coming in and giving you some really good news. Now, Queen of Wands, fire energy, fire sign, masculine or feminine. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, coming at you. Coming at you. It's a bit of a challenge, but it's also some kind of a benefit. Let's take a look and see. I'm hearing some surprise news. Some good news coming in for you from a fire sign. Let's see. Can you give Virgo a little more? Five of Cups. Ooh. Somebody's coming in to apologize to you, Virgo. A fire sign. They have a lot of grief, a lot of remorse, and they're feeling a lot of guilt. And I'm hearing making it up to you. I'm hearing somebody's trying to make something up to you. Okay? And yeah, I did say surprise news. So for somebody, this is going to be like a total surprise. Like, what? Total change. Virgo, you got the Hierophant here. All right? Which is driving you. You're in your lane, Virgo. You are staying in your lane. But with the Nine of Swords, you've got a lot of like mental stress and anxiety. Or you might be feeling that from this person who's coming in and apologizing to you for something. Tell me what happened with this Knight of Cups. King of Wands. So definitely a fire sign. Devil. Oh my goodness. Some toxic stuff from this fire sign previously. Temperance, Sagittarius, Capricorn. So, Virgo, I feel like some kind of past energy, some previous energy from a fire sign who had a thing for you and looks like currently still does, has like an affection thing for you, romantic thing here, a little bit obsessed and trying to balance their, oh gosh. So in other words, what they're saying is, if this King of Wands could, the King of Wands would. This fire sign, if they could, they would, but they held themselves back, okay? They tempered themselves with their affections towards you. But now, they're coming in like nobody's business, rushing in out of some kind of grief for holding back, grief for, or sorrow, remorse for not saying something. And remember how we started the reading, Virgo, you're on some kind of, you got a new pair of shoes, Virgo. You're moving forward. But the contrast here is the Hierophant, which is driving you, and the Nine of Swords, which is causing you extreme amount of anxiety. Let me just take a look here. What's this Hierophant? What's the Hierophant about? Yeah, the Chariot. Again. Virgo, looks like to me you're driven towards a relationship ideal that involves commitment. It involves progression to a higher level. I feel like you've got somebody here who's causing you a lot of anxiety because they're rushing in out of a sense of loss or grief or remorse or shame or maybe sorrow for abandoning or not loving you properly. That might be could be causing you a lot of grief and anxiety at this person coming in, like they're missing the mark and they're trying to recoup something here. While in the meantime, it feels like you're on a mission to have some type of a relationship of some sort it feels like formal, conventional. Oh, there's your sign. It brings some type of, I want to say, like I don't want to say normal, but reasonable, right? I just heard that earlier today. I was like, oh, I like how that sounds. That sounds better. Not normal, reasonable. A reasonable expectation of a relationship. But this anxiety, like maybe you feel like, oh, you're not going to have it. And in the meantime, somebody's trying to come in and apologize to you. I don't know if this is something that you want with this person, particularly, who's trying to now not hold back, and the anxiety's caused from that, or you're just on some kind of mission to put yourself in a better position as far as romantic relationships go, and it's causing you great anxiety, okay? But moving forward, Virgo, you've got a decision that's coming up here that you're going to have to make. You've got a choice you're going to have to make. Now let me take a look and see, because this is a big, huge decision that involves, I don't know if it's like a geographical relocation or a move or making a decision about which direction you want to go. Let's take a look. Oh, the Eight of Cups. Wow, Virgo. This decision of whether to stay or go. Yeah. Whether to withdraw and move on and abandon a situation or some kind of a relationship so you could go after your ninth cup. Yeah, you're going to be in a position here. Not somebody holding you to a decision, but more or less you kind of being like trying to get a new perspective in your life about which path you want to go. You're definitely determined, though, to go. And I feel like coming through the middle, towards the end, like maybe like the middle of March, it's like, okay, yeah, I know I need to go. I know that I need to make this move. I know I need to do this, but where am I going to end up? That's the decision. Where am I going? And it's not reactive. It's more like making a plan. You're planning which direction. Like, where do you want to land? You're trying to land your plane here, Virgo. And you want to land your plane in a place that's going to be conducive to the life you're trying to have. Whether that's a new type of partnership with someone that's going to co-pilot with you, or someone here who's coming in to try to recoup something, a relationship, right? So in the position of you and your advice with the Hangman, it's definitely for you need to get a whole new view. They're saying look at something from a different set of eyes in order to help you make your decision about which way you want to go. Because I feel like you might be looking through some old goggles. Let's take a look. I just want to clarify the Hangman. Virgo, I just heard you've been sacrificing a whole hell of a lot for a whole hell of a lot of people. And not yourself. It's time. Reel in that empathy. Start using it towards yourself, I'm hearing. You got to make some kind of decision here that's about what's going to work for you, not what's going to work or not work for other people. It's time to be selfish. Yeah, Three of Swords. You must make the decision about you, I'm hearing, going forward, about what you want, where you want to go, what you want to do, who you want to be with, yada, yada, yada. And you might have to break a few hearts in the meantime. It's about being, it's a new perspective about being selfish, really, Virgo. It's a new perspective about, I'm sorry, but some people are going to have to lose out because I'm heading in a new direction. I'm doing something different. Like we saw with the Ace of Wands. You're inspired. You get inspired. And it feels like, really, I want to take it back because I don't feel like it's so much a question of whether or not to stay or go, but it's more of a question of where to land the plane. Because I feel like you're already in the plane, and I'm saying this like figuratively, as figure of speech. You're already in movement, is what I hear. You're already in motion, is what I'm hearing. And now it's just a question of where you're going to end up, right? Okay? And your advice here is to not be overly concerned about how other people are going to feel or what they're going to say or what they're going to do or anybody's opinion about the direction you're moving in your life. That's what I'm hearing. All right? That is what I'm hearing for these next 30 days. So you've got the moon, which is external to you. There's a lack of information that surrounds you. Out there in the world, unseen problems. Things changing on a dime. Circumstances and situations. Such is life. You're being challenged. Life is challenging you or other people, places, and things. Bringing the challenge for you, in other words, to respond to. I'm hearing somebody sitting there and saying, I'm hearing like there's like maybe one half of the people or someone in particular saying, you're being wild. They're saying you're making these wild decisions. You're going with your instinct. And then I'm hearing others or another person saying, you're living your life too domestically. You're too civilized. That's such a weird message. Let me just. I want to get a clarifying card for that. I mean, I just feel like you need to shut people out, not be worried. Like there's opinions. There's opinions. Four of Wands. You do have. I will say you do have some people who are celebrating your. They're celebrating you. They're going to celebrate you. I don't know if it's a breaking out. I don't have the Fool, but they're celebrating you honoring yourself. Like when you're honoring yourself and your needs and what you want in life, you got a group of supporters around you, Virgo, who are like, yes, That a girl, that a guy. That's right. Family, friends. There's something here about a reunion. Somebody wants you to come see them. There's something here about a reunion. Somebody wants a reunion with you. Someone external to you. Could be a Pisces or a Cancer. Also, yeah, my God, the Three of Cups. Double reunion energy. This could have something to do with this. Whether or not you want to reunite with someone or break away. And break somebody's heart and say, no, I got a new pair of shoes. No, I'm moving away. Somebody is confused. Or they may not know what you're doing. Or they're not sure what your plans are. Doesn't look like you're telling anybody your plans. You're keeping that to yourself. Focusing on what you need to do. Some people want you to come back. Some people celebrate you're moving on. But one person in particular doesn't want you to move on. They don't want you to move on. Four of Cups. They'll accept it. They're not going to fight. I'll tell you that. So you got a real fear here, Virgo, of like destroying something. At the Tower. You got a real fear of chaos. You don't want chaos in your life, Virgo. But at some point, I kind of feel like you hope there is, because you don't want to create the chaos, but you hope there's some kind of chaotic event that's just going to come in and Spirit's just going to be like, it's time to go, right? You're in the plane, you're moving. You don't want the plane to crash. I know that. But you do have a fear. There is some kind of a fear here of maybe things not working out the way. But these are fears, and fears are often unfounded, right? So there is some kind of fear of like, I'm going to get so close to my destination and everything's going to fall apart, or it's not going to work out. And there's this lack of faith, I feel, that's happening here. There's some kind of an opportunity. You're afraid you're going to miss out. You have a fear that you're going to miss this opportunity. What is this opportunity for you? It feels like... It feels like to break free of something. Interesting. Page of Cups. Look at these images. There's some kind of communication that you've been receiving from someone who says a lot of sweet things to you, but it's kind of like, yeah, if pigs could fly, that's never going to happen. You have a fear of it. Maybe you hope that it will, but you have a fear of it. No, Virgo, I feel like you're getting some kind of grounding happening here in your life, because look, the outcome is the Knight of Pentacles. I feel, Virgo, that you are slow and steady wins the race, is what I'm hearing. You're going to get to where you need to go. And if it feels like it's this change that's happening for you throughout this time period is going slow, it's okay. You can take your time with this. You are not... I'm hearing something. You need to go at your own pace. You're walking out into an unknown areas in your life, figuratively. And if you need to leave breadcrumbs on your path in case you get to where you're going and you feel like, oh, I'm out here and it's not going to work, I need to go back, and you have a fear that you're going to not be able to find your way back, follow the breadcrumbs. Isn't that like a story from like Hansel and Gretel or something like that? I'm hearing like you can leave markers on the path, on the destination. You don't have to set yourself up for failure. You can set yourself up for success. And the best way to do that is by taking little steps on this journey that you're on, that you're heading. You don't need to run away. You don't need to be reactive in what you're doing here. But you do need to honor yourself, is what I'm hearing. And I see either you already are getting a new perspective in what that looks like for yourself, or you are just simply being advised to start taking a look at what's going to work for you and what is not. Look, you've got the Lovers at the end here. So if you're walking away from shallow type relationships, no longer engaging in them because you need something else, or if you're walking away from visions of grandeur, or, when pigs fly type energy from people that, are making declarations but not following through. If you are walking away from family or friends, things that are just not fulfilling, that's okay. You can. That's what I'm hearing. It's all right. You can do that. You've got death and rebirth. So I feel like it's time for you to shine. I feel like it's time for you to move on and go after what you need. And if that's going to take a while, or go after what's going to work for you, or position yourself or put yourself in a position where you can receive the highest good, you absolutely can do that. And you can't be concerned about how everybody else, I know it'd be difficult, but you can't make your decision based on what everybody else says. You can take into consideration what others say, but the ultimate decision is up to you, and it has to be based on what's going to work for you. Whether this is related to love, or your health, or a job, your career, retirement, wherever you're going in your life, whatever position you're in right now, however it applies, it's time for a rebirth, is what I'm hearing with the Death card. Virgo, this reading was intense. This is very, very intense. Some people, listen, I will tell you, whomever's external to you, some people are just going to be like, whatever, I don't care. Some people are like, no, you need to come back. You need to stick with us. We don't want you to go. Okay? People, or singular, plural or singular. But the moon is telling you there's a lot of conflicting energy with the moon, always conflicting, because the moon energy, we've got a civilized, domesticated dog here, animal, and then we've got the wolf, who's not domesticated, totally instinctual, totally wild. Okay? There's a lot of conflicting energies. A lot of people are going to be surrounding you. Some people are going to celebrate your newfound path that you're trying to embark upon. Other people are just going to be like, it's whatever, or try to make you feel bad perhaps, or might surprise you with trying to guilt you. They might give you gifts and help you celebrate. Some people are going to celebrate this, where you're going or what you're doing, and some people are like, no. I mean, yeah, if you're going to leave, but I need to see you, or I need you to be here. Like, at the end of the day, it's very conflicting, and it could be emotionally triggering. I feel like this decision is not so much as an emotional decision, but as more of a practical, logical decision that you're coming upon here of what's going to work for you. So even if this is about, leaving a particular career or a particular job that you're in, and maybe relocating for something and to do something that you love, like it really could fall under any umbrella here. But I feel like the overall message here is it's time to do what's best for you. And if that means other people are going to be upset about it and they're not going to like it, that's on them. They're grown-ass adults. They can deal with it. They can find a way to soothe themselves, okay? Passion, try something you've never done before. Wow, Virgo. This is completely opposite. It feels like opposite. You're going against the grain. And it might be a rough road. A little turbulence in that plane, but you're on your way. You might get to the airport. That plane might land. You get to the airport and think, is this where I want to stay? No, let me just get another ticket and let me go a little bit further, okay? But go slow. Take your time. Take your time, Virgo. No rush here. You've got plans. Integrity. That's the question. Does the situation you're in right now align with your values and morals? And if not, what are you doing there? That's a question. If it doesn't align, if you're not in alignment with this, with certain people, places, or things, why are you still there? If you're not in alignment, why are you still there? You've mastered. You've outgrown something here. You've learned. You've completed the goal. You've learned the lesson. You've outgrown something. Okay? Maybe you're giving too much. You've been giving too much in something to try to make it align with you, instead of just saying, you know what, let me just accept this. It's not in alignment with me. I don't need it. Move on. Okay? Protected. You're safe and divinely guided in your endeavors here, or what you're trying to accomplish, or where you're trying to go. You are safe and divinely guided. You are protected. No matter which way you go, I'm hearing. This could have something to do with your health, Virgo. It could be a health issue. That you need to make this decision that's in the best interest of you and not what other people want. And you know what I mean? Or not what other people think. Even if it's a physician. You need to make the decision that's... And I don't get into health readings. But I do feel like this could have something to do with it, Spirit says. I'm hearing it doesn't matter what other people think. It only matters what you think. Okay. Ooh. Something could also, there could be a connection to gambling, problems with addiction or gambling or bad finances. That's interesting. Could have something to do with an intimate, physically intimate relationship as well. The challenge is you need to make a decision and work on your inner healing. Okay, I feel like Spirit's just repeating these same messages. I mean, they're giving clarifiers, but they're repeating the message. This is more so about you, what you need, what you want, what's going to work for you. And I hate to use the term be unapologetic because I think perhaps we were raised in a society to always apologize. And if that's the case, then you're not obligated to apologize for being who you are. You have to be unapologetic about who you are. If you make a mistake or you hurt somebody, it's good to make amends. It's good to apologize for something that maybe was out of pocket for you. Fine, that's fine. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about be unapologetic for what's going to work for you. You don't owe anyone. You don't have to say, I'm sorry, this doesn't work for me. No, you just need to say, this doesn't work for me. You don't need to apologize for something that doesn't work for you. Okay? If this is a job change, you don't need to say, I'm sorry to inform you, or I regret to inform. No. I'm giving my notice. I'm departing. Thank you for the experience. I'm not sorry. Because it doesn't work for me. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not sorry. Interesting. I'm sorry. I'm leaving this relationship. I'm sorry. It doesn't work for me. No. I'm not sorry I'm leaving the relationship. I need to do what's best for me. So this isn't working for me. But I wish you all the best. Very simple. Clean cut. Love redefined. Cupid has entered your heart and has awakened you to love and romance, Virgo. But this time on a different vibration. Having a newfound love for yourself has created an opportunity for a new chapter with the possibility of cultivating healthy relationships. What? Letting go of resistance. This cycle has ended and it's time to let go to experience new growth. It is vital to have closure and gratitude for the situation to make room for new things to enter. Go within to find what is holding you back. Change is necessary in this situation without apologizing. Abundance, security. Money is energy like anything else. You want it to flow and not feel trapped. Trusting that the universe will take care of you gives off the energy of abundance and expectancy in every dollar you receive. Dollar bills, y'all. Know that you are supported and the money will flow. When you act like you have money, all of a sudden you got all this money in your bank account. No lie. You ever see back in years ago, I think it was Jim Carrey he wrote a blank check to himself for $1 million. And that was a practice of a bit of a law of attraction, you know. Be what you want. Be it, right? So taking a blank check and writing $1 million with his name on it is basically a way of saying, I have $1 million. And then when you act like you have it, you attract it to you. It's crazy. It's crazy how it works. It's crazy. Okay, let's get into, do I want to do Chinese signs? Yeah, we'll do some Chinese signs. This is going to be for you. Little more of a qualifier to see if we're speaking more to you. I don't want to look at anybody else. It's about you, girl, guy. Okay. Year of the rabbit, tiger, monkey, rat, dog, horse, rooster. Oh, we have the goat fell out, and the snake. Okay. Let's check out some numbers. Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Pisces, double Pisces. Could be significant to you, somewhere in your chart as well. Okay, we have September 7th, the 9th, the 3rd, the 10th, the 5th, the 8th, the 4th, the 6th, the 12th, the 15th, the 18th. It's August 23rd, 29th, 28th, 24th, 25th, 27th. And August 31st. Hello. Somebody's 39. We have 1983. We have 82. We have 74. 39, 38, 35, 32, 45, 42, 47, 48, 43. All these different ages and years of birth. Okay. All right. I accidentally picked up some. Okay. Letter D, G, U, X, O. Look, just go. Go with God. If you're going somewhere far away or going off on your own, go with God. M, Z, I'm hearing Mazzy. W, I, S, L. Okay. Willis, William, Lisa, Liz, Elizabeth. Okay. What names are coming to me? Lori. Really low on the names coming in here for me. You might see your initials and your name in here somewhere, but I'm Sue, Suzanne, Susie, Ziggy, Doug, Douglas. Okay, I'm just going to leave those there, and then I'm not getting anything too much there. I feel like Spirit wants you to focus on the message, maybe more than anything. All right, let's look at your charms. All right, Virgo, you got a lot of red hearts. You've got love. You've got hearts here. Color red, very significant for somebody. The color red. Look, you got strawberry, red strawberry, and look, you've got a cross with Jesus on it. There's a Christianity here as well. Connection to that. All right, Virgo. So, I mean, maybe you have a love of Jesus. That could be very significant to you, or you're developing that. Or somebody could just be eating some strawberries. Like, seriously, some type of connection. Or, oh, I just heard, getting a scent, a whiff. There's a scent of strawberry out of the blue. Okay, where you wouldn't be smelling it in, like, say, a bakery or in a fruit section of a market. You would be, say, you're in the copy room at your work in a building, and all out of nowhere, the scent of strawberry. Or you're walking down the street past a construction site, and you get a strong scent of strawberry. Yeah, strawberry scent in a very odd place. Somebody who I feel is in the 3D, not the 3D, the 5D, someone that may have, it's an angel of some sort who loves strawberries, or they have a connection to strawberry. If you're smelling that oddly, in an odd place, it means you're being watched, you're being protected. It's not scary. It could be a scent. It's maybe a perfume scent, or It's just a scent of strawberry, or someone that has an attachment to strawberries was their favorite fruit. It's something like that, and it's in an odd place to smell it. You know, where you couldn't rationalize it, right? So if you're in a bakery and you're smelling strawberry scent, or if you're in a car wash and there's strawberry air fresheners, like you could be like, oh, it's just that. But no, when you're in like say you're inspecting a home, there's a moldy basement, and you get this strong scent of strawberry. It's like that doesn't fit. There's someone watching over you. Yeah, it could be Jesus. I don't know. Do they have strawberries in the Middle East? I have no idea. But there's definitely a connection to your heart, higher power, and some type of angel of some sort, a guardian angel or someone watching over you. Virgo, this reading was so profound. I love it. And so I'm going to leave it. We don't want to ruin it, right? Personal reading link, description box below this video. If you need to get a personal reading, you could do a text message reading with me if you like, whichever. And yeah, I will see you all back here tomorrow. All right, take care. Bye.